I'm Garrido, I'm with Tempest Freerunning, and I'm from Southern California. As team captain, I feel like only a little bit of pressure. I got my boys from the team with me. Even though I'm captain, everybody, it's a group effort, as it always has been with us and Team Tempest. I don't know, I don't feel like it's big shoes. I don't feel like carrying the name really just falls on me. I'm just confident that the team is gonna be ourselves, and the Tempest name it's within all of us, so that's what it is, I guess.
I'd say Garrido is the smaller guy on the team, so he'll definitely be quick under things.
Jeff has a lot of speed. He's really explosive, so it's fun training with him and seeing how many moves he can get in, or on the course, how he can juke around.
I was definitely pulling off some maneuvers with the sisters because I'm low. Going under those gives me time to look behind me and see if somebody's there and decide whether to keep going through or to juke back. And if somebody goes over it, man, they're done for. Nate Weston, he is super technical, but he's surprisingly quick.
I feel like my top speed is pretty good, so honestly I feel the most comfortable just sprinting along the outside of the course. The moment it starts getting a bit techy and in close quarters, I get a bit, scared of getting people close to me and risking, getting tagged. But when it's a sprinting match, I feel like I have a good upper hand. So that's my game plan, is just juke at the corner and then sprint along the side. Good. It was nice to get a feel for the course, because we've just been practicing in the Tempest gym and it's not been anywhere near the same. So it's been good to get on the course and really get a feel for what it's like and the dynamic of chasing and evading on the actual course. It's way bigger than I thought, and the holes in between the rails and the platforms are way smaller, so as a bigger person I have a bit of a harder time in that regard, but it's been good to practice and work on juking and figuring out people's paths. So yeah, it was good to get a feel for it today.
First, Nate Weston, he's just so calm and controlled. He's like a parkour monk almost. When he goes in, he's totally zen. It's super cool.
Nate Weston is a fantastic teammate to have. He's one of the best athletes in the world, but he's also just the nicest guy you could ever meet. So in LA, I love training with Nate. He's one of my favorite people to go out and meet with or just hang out, have a good time. And seeing all the technique and all the skill he has just explode on this course has been a pleasure.
My goal is just to tag. Honestly, my game plan is just defense and just make sure the other team does not get a point. Because we have Tavon and Erik, who are heavy hitters, and they will almost definitely, in my opinion, get an evade. So I just want to play defense for the team, and hopefully that will give us the win.
Tavon, first of all, he knows a lot about the course because he's been on it. He's got so much exuberance, and he's ready for the dives and the big moves.
Oh, Tavon is a superstar to have on the squad. He's a man with a plan. He's the type of guy who says, all right, this section of the course, this is how we should get through it. This is how you can corner someone. He's the only one on our team with experience with World Chase Tag, so he's been a fantastic person to have on the team to kind of just fill us in and catch us up as we've been behind. I guess just saying behind because it's been kind of an off year. No one has been training at their peak. We've been in LA. We do have the Tempest gyms to train in and to practice in, so that has been nice, but it's not the same as actually being out on the quad and seeing the real obstacles. So Tavon saying oh, I know this bar setup. I know how to get through this. He can kind of recreate some of this stuff and just visualize it really with us.
And he's got such a good attitude that he pushes all of us to do our best, and he gives us a lot of tips because he's the only one who's been on the quad, and so for a lot of us it's a new thing, and if we have questions he can give us ideas based on height or ability, which is really cool.
I would say Erik will do really well at evading.
But also Erik, he's a pretty scary fellow, so when he's chasing or evading it's gonna be exciting to see him go. He's like a beast.
My name is Vance. I'm from State, California, kind of on the outskirts of Los Angeles, LA County, and I've kind of just been growing up around the LA parkour community for the past 6-7 years, so I'm stoked to have a chance to come here and compete with some of the best. Personally, for me, I actually I don't know if that's the proper word, but I tested positive for COVID in early August, so I did have the 2 weeks of just kind of stuck in my room, making sure I got that negative test, come back in, and after that, it's mostly just been cardio for me, trying to build back up the endurance I'm gonna need. So parkour-wise and movement-wise, I've been doing less than I would like to. I will say though, in the kind of downtime, the LA community has grown quite a bit since I think people have been working from home and they do have those chances to get out more. But as long as just wear a mask, be safe about it, be cautious of others. Luckily, I've been working at the original Tempest gym location for many years now. I've been going there since I was a kid. So I've grown up with the CEOs, the founders, the team. So it's kind of just one day Gabe, the CEO, hit me up and said, hey, we have a space on our tag team. Would you be interested? And I couldn't pass up that opportunity. Something I just had to jump on. Definitely a little bit of pressure, definitely a little bit of, I guess, weight on the shoulders outdoors knowing I have a lot of big names to represent. Tempest is known for having just high-level athletes taking home crowns in big competitions.
Yeah, I do actually. Tempest has always had like kind of just, as you said, a history of like big teams and like vibrant athletes, and then each time the team changes, the athletes get better and better. And so for me, because I'm mainly coaching at the gyms, I feel like the pressure to keep up, but also the excitement that I have like really strong athletes with me.
I also know Tempest, though, they're all about having fun and just enjoying what you're doing while you're doing it. So I know that regardless of what we do, if we go out there, we have a good time, try our best, that there's nothing really negative that can come out of this. GNF will be the one I'm the most excited for that competition. I know they have the experience. I'm good friends with Davis. I'm stoked to see some of the Try Hard Collective guys compete. I think Team No Cap I have some friends on. So it's really just, I think GNF will be the one I'm the most excited for that competition, but I have a ton of friends just all throughout all the teams. So anyone I go against, I'm gonna be excited. I think out of our stage, it might be Unknown. I think Unknown might be the team we're kind of the most hesitant going up against in the group stages, but I feel pretty confident for us.
Tavon definitely has this go, go, go mentality, and you can kind of see it in his eye once the buzzer goes and he's chasing, he just will not stop until he's tagged to that person. And it's a very fun thing to watch as an audience. Yeah, I'm excited to watch Tavon just kill it.